Hi, welcome back to Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's card out of the Wildwood Tarot deck or the tarot card of the day, I should say, is another Major Arcana card, 2 days in a row. So there's some life lessons that need to be learned here, over the last 2 days and going out for the rest of this week, and that's the Archer, okay? Now, the Archer, when I look at this card, the Archer to me is telling me that, steady my breathing, don't get so emotional, keep my eyes on a prize, all right, and be ready to hit that target, all right? You see the wolfhounds behind her, they've got their eyes on whatever that is, the elk, rabbit, quail, whatever it is she's shooting for, okay? But she's steady. She's not letting anything distract her from moving forward, okay? And, when I meditate on that, I try to take on that aspect for myself. Okay, this is what I need to take care of today. Stay true to what my goal is. Keep my eyes on a prize and move forward. Okay. Now, that's normally how I talk about this card, but this card also stands for a little bit about a new adventure. Okay, it could be with your imagination or creativity, starting out something different. Okay. It's a time to build, or time to be bold. Maybe put some commitment into something and, give it some fulfillment. Maybe it's finishing off a project. Okay, keeping your eyes on the prize so that, when the project's done, everything comes to fruition. Everything moves forward, I'll say. Gather your resources. Here we talk about resources again, and that Six of Stones exploitation is, 7 days away, or 6 days out, I should say. Okay. Are you, using your resources correctly? Using those resources here with the arrows. Don't misuse those arrows like that 5 of arrows frustration. Here you want to use 1 arrow for 1 target. Okay? Steady your mind. Get all that junk out of there. We talked about that yesterday during that mirror card to look within. All right? And when you can relieve some of that junk that's within there, all right, you're able to steady your mind and steady your soul, okay? Look at what you want to achieve. What is it you want to achieve today? What is it you want to achieve on this path that you're currently on? We started the year out right with that ancestor, listening to that beat, that universal beat, okay? We've had the Wanderer come up twice. We've crossed, one time we crossed over and wasn't ready to walk across that rainbow path. The second time you did. But then you had all these court cards coming up to you, for a camp out, talking to you this stuff. Do you know what you want to achieve? Do you have a developed plan to go ahead and get those achievements ready for you? All right. So, as she's sitting there with her arm pulled back on that bowstring, she's harnessing that energy, harnessing the energy to have, let me rephrase it this way, harnessing the potentiality, okay, to hit that mark, to grow that skill, to meet, make sure that project comes true. All right. And that's all based on our knowledges and experiences that we have. All right. Do you have the proper skill set? Let's go back to that 6 of Stones, that exploitation. Do you have the proper resources to achieve the desired goal, to meet your developed plan? Do you have the experiences to help you out with that? Those are our questions that this Life Lessons card asks. Okay? So take a deep breath, be steady, and let that arrow fly to its mark. Let it fly true. Guide it to where you want it to go. Let it manifest, that mark. And as we look at the other cards that are out there, yesterday was the mirror. You sat back, you looked within. Are you meeting your goals? Are you meeting, the desired, things that you want, set out there? A couple days ago, the Page of Otter, the Page of Vessels showed up, and he's asking you, where do you need to let your feelings show? Where do you need to let your feelings show when you're looking in that mirror? Where do you need to let your feelings show as you're, sitting there waiting to hit that mark? I know for myself, I'm not going to show any feelings. I don't even want to breathe while I've got that arrow cocked. All right, because I want to be focused on what I need to be focused on. Okay, and the other question I'd ask is, what deeper trust is being asked of you? Obviously, somebody sent you out there, or maybe you're just out on your own, to hunt. Okay, but what deeper trust of you, are your coworkers asking of you to hit that mark? Maybe it's a company mark, organizational mark, a department mark, whatever it is. What deeper trust is being asked of you to hit that mark in a relationship, right? 10 of Stones home, that was before that. So here the otter sitting there and saying, okay, you've been home for a couple days. Where do you need to let your feelings show? You looked in the mirror, okay, and you realize, what? I need to keep myself focused on the mark. I need to keep myself focused on that creativity. And it's been a good reunion so far, right? A reunion with yourself, with your own kin spirit, okay? Your own kinfolk, all right? Maybe sometimes it means going home just to be able to think about where you want to go next in life, what you want to do, how you want to move forward. Maybe that was a process of looking in that mirror, okay? You still have empowerment out there, so still feel empowered, to be creative, to look at different settings, for your work projects. All right, you were empowered to look into the mirror, to see where your feelings are being shown. That's what that page of vessels is talking to you about. All right, continue being empowered as you're moving forward on these life lessons cards, and use those resources wisely. Those two cards alone, the Archer and the Six of Stones. One is the misuse of resources, and the other one's asking you, do you have the right resources? Are you using them wisely? So, as you focus on that Six of Stones exploitation, have you focused on your resources the right way? Do you have what you need to do to, continue moving forward on that life lesson plan that you have? So there you have it. That's today's card of the day, the Archer, Life Lessons, Major Arcana card. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share it with others, and leave your comments down below. And this is Dee for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, stay safe, everybody.